Salut, c'est Mathieu de Ludovox et aujourd'hui je suis sur le stand de North Star Games avec Luke. Hi Luke.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. And how are you? It's the end of the third day of the GenCon and, well, how has it been doing so far for you?
It's been our best GenCon so far. I mean, every table's been full from the very, first, as soon as the hall opens. So it's been great.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of copies left, probably, of Evolution, which is your latest game.
Yeah, we came in with over 400, and we won't have any by the end of tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very, it's a great feeling. I mean, the response to the game's been great. People are just coming up. They see the banners, they see the artwork, they hear other people buzzing about it, and so they just come and they're like, I got to play this game.
We did hear a buzz about it by a French game designer.
Yeah, some of them have come by, some French companies, and they've shown a lot of interest in the game and trying to get it licensed in France.
So, let's talk about the game. How many players can play it?
2 to 6 players. I'd say the sweet spot is 4 to 5.
How long does it last?
Initially, the game takes an hour, maybe a little bit more. Once you get used to it, you can probably play in about 45 minutes.
So, what is it about? What's the pitch of it?
Well, it's a very thematic game. It literally is about evolution, all right? I mean, you take a species, and you evolve these species with various traits. You can also increase its body size and its population. You can add more species, so you can start building out an ecosystem. And essentially, you're trying to find the best way to survive and to thrive. Essentially, eat the most food, have the biggest population, have the most diverse ecosystem.
Okay, how do we play then? How is the round of the game?
It's a card-driven game. So you have these trait cards. You draw cards every turn, obviously. And then if you want the trait, you can play it on your species. So, for instance, you have the horns trait. It's a defensive card. It's got gray in the background. That's a card that if a carnivore attacks you, they lose a population as well as you. Okay? This yellow card is a fertile card. It gains you a free population every turn if there's food left in the watering hole. Here's the carnivore trait. Okay? This is a trait. Normally you eat plant food, but if you evolve into a carnivore, you can only attack other species and you get your food that way. The intelligence trait you see is both red and green. The green because it's a food card, so non-herbivores can use it to get food other people can't find. And carnivores can use it to get past other creatures' defenses. Right? And then you have a straight food card here, cooperation, which gives food to your friend next to you. So it allows you to eat food faster. So those are some of the ideas of the traits that we have. They're all very common sense traits, things that people understand and they know in nature. So it's very thematic. It's very intuitive. That's the nice thing about the game, is when you start playing and you understand what all the traits do and how they interact with each other.
So what do I do in my turn?
On your turn, you decide what trait you want to play. If you do, you play them face down. And then you can also discard traits. And for each discard, you can increase something. So you can increase your population, your body size, or add a new species. And you can do that in any combination you want. So I could create 3 population with this, or I could do 1 body size, 1 population, one new species. I could create a species and, increase its body size or play a trait on it. There's no order to how you do that. Then you make all your actions, next player goes, and when we're all done, then we turn these over, and then you have those traits, and you start to use them.
So, from what I've understood, population is kind of like victory points, but what about body size? What does it do?
Body size is what carnivores use to attack. They have to be bigger than their opponents. Likewise, if you don't want to be attacked by a carnivore, you increase your body size, so it's a defensive thing as well. And it also serves the dual purpose that it's the food that carnivores get when they attack. So the bigger you are, the more food they get, which likewise means they'll fill up faster and they won't attack you as much. So it works at, has that dual purpose, whereas population is the amount of food you're required to eat. So if you're up to 6, you need 6 food. If you don't eat 6 food, you'll starve down to the amount of food that you ate.
How many cards do we have in hand, and how do we draw them?
You draw 3 cards every turn, plus 1 per species. So the more species you have, the more cards you get every turn. So there's an advantage to having more species for that. Other than that, you play through the deck. I don't know, the full decks here. So, depending on the number of players, you're looking at anywhere from 5 to say 9 rounds.
Okay. Well, it was pretty straightforward. So, what's the purpose of the dino here? Is it the first player token?
It's the first player token, yes. So we got the people love this thing. I mean, people come across the hall and like, I saw the dino meeple. I got to check this thing out. So it's probably the people's favorite part of the game is the dino meeple. They love this thing. It's crazy. So,
but it's oversized. It's ridiculous.
I know it's a. Yeah, we do have a long neck trait in the game, so that's where we got the inspiration for the dino meeple. But yeah, people love the brontosaurus thing, so that's great. I mean, the artwork too is something that people really seem to be attracted to. We actually hired a watercolorist who's a nature artist. That's what she does, and so she watercolored all of these, and you don't usually find that in most games now. Most of it's just digitized.
Well, it's true that it's very colorful and at the same time very soft, and there's a lot of light to it from what I can see.
Yeah, that's one of the things people have really responded to is just how vibrant the art is. And yeah, even though you have carnivores and they're attacking people and stuff, there's a kind of like softness to it, as you say. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Luke, for that overview. What are the bags for?
This is where you store your food. So after you feed every turn, you put your food, these things right here, into your bag. And so you have to feed your species every turn, right? So once you feed it, you score it. This is going to be points at the end of the game. So all the food you eat is a point. And then each trait you have out is a point, and surviving population is a point. So you want to eat as much food as possible. So you want a big full bag at the end of the thing.
Okay, well, thank you for the overview. Thank you for the time you have taken for us. And... well, see you probably. Will you be at Essen next year?
Yes, we'll be at Essen this year. We'll be showing this. We'll also have the flight expansion, which we're pre-releasing here at GenCon. Won't hit stores in the States until September. So at Essen, it'll be pretty much brand new, and people will be able to see it. We had a great Essen last year, so we're hoping for an even better one this year.
Okay, thank you again. À bientôt sur Ludovox. Salut.